Okay, now let's discuss the second partial sum. The first problem, we're looking for the distance and the midpoint between two given points, 6, 2, and -2, -3. The distance formula, d is square root of x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square and square root. All right, so it's a square root of whatever order you prefer. You can consider either of them as x1, the other one as x2. So let's try. 6 minus -2. It's always subtraction. Be careful. Square plus 2 minus -3. All right. So 6 minus -2 is 8. So it's 8 squared. 2 minus -3 is 5. 5 squared. Okay. So it's a 64 plus 25. It's a 89, square root of 89. So the distance between those 2 points is a square root of 89. And midpoint has coordinates x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So here in the formula it's always addition. So it's a 6 plus -2 over 2. 2 plus -3 over 2. 6 plus -2 is 4. 4 over 2 is 2. 2 plus -3 is -1. -1 over 2 is -1/2. All right, so this is a first part and second part. Problem 2. We're looking for the center and the radius of the circle. Circle is given by the equation 2x squared minus x plus 2y squared plus 5y minus 10 is equal to 0. Okay, so first we divide the equation by the coefficient 2. Here you have 2, here you have 2. So we divide the equation by the coefficient 2. Okay, and then we're going to move this 5 to the right side. And we're going to complete the square. Remember, to complete the square, you have x squared plus 2ax plus a squared, which is x plus a quantity squared, or minus here. So here you need the 2. Here, you see, in the formula, there's a number 2, so you need 2. So x squared minus 2 times, because here you have 2, the number becomes 1 over 4. So a is 1 over 4. You need 1 over 4 squared, 1 over 16. Y squared plus 2 times 5 over 4 y. And this is 5 over 4 squared is 25 over 16. So you add 1 over 16 and 25 over 16 on the left side. So you're going to also add them on the right side. Okay, then this becomes x minus 1 over 4 squared plus y plus 5 over 4 squared is, what is this? This is 26 over 16 plus 5. This is a 13 over 8. 26 over 16, 13 over 8. And plus 5. 5 is a 40 over 8 plus 13 over 8 is 53 over 8, which this number 53 over 8 is r squared, so the radius is square root of 53 over 8, or you can write it like 4 square root of 106. Multiply top and bottom by 2. It doesn't matter, we can just leave it as a square root of 53 over 8. And center is 4 negative 5 over 4. Be careful, it should be always subtraction in the formula. So it's y minus negative 5 over 4. All right, so that's a problem 2. Check my computation. The method is correct. Possibly sometimes I make some mistake about the computation, but check it. Okay, problem 3. Write the equation of the line that passes through the point 1, 2, and negative 2, 1. So we have this 2 points. We're looking for the slope. Slope is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So this is a y, so it's a 2 minus negative 1, 1 minus negative 2. 2 minus negative 1 is 3. 1 minus negative 2 is 3. So the slope is 1. Slope is 1. So you can pick up either of the of those 2 points to use the slope point formula. So y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. So y minus 2 is slope 1 times x minus 1. You can write this way, or you only need to write one. Here I'm going to give you the other one. So it's a y minus negative 1 is equal to 1 times x minus negative 2. This is correct. This is also correct. And if you write all the numbers on the right side, you see this becomes y is equal to x. So move 2 to the right side, is x plus 1. Here is y. This is a y plus 1 is x plus 2. So it's x plus 1. This formula is also correct. So you can write answer like this, or like this. Either of them is correct. You don't have to write all of them, just one of them. Problem 4, we'll write the equation of the line perpendicular to the given line 5x plus 9y is equal to 45 and passes through the given point 10 negative 5. All right, so perpendicularity implies m1, m2 product is negative 1, negative reciprocal. So first, you have to find the slope of the given line. So 9y is negative 5x plus 45 divided by 9 is negative 5 over 9x plus 5. So the first slope is negative 5 over 9. Then this implies by this property, the second slope is 9 over 5 because the product of them is negative 1. So you have a point, you have a slope. It's y minus negative 5 is 9 over 5 x minus 10. Just leave it like this. This is a perfect answer. Problem 5. Find the intercepts in x and y coordinate, in x, y axis. So the given formula, given a graph is y plus 4 is equal to x squared plus 4x plus 8. So x-intercept, y is equal to 0. Y is equal to 0. Put y equal to 0 here. The left side becomes 4 is equal to x squared plus 4x plus 8. So you cancel 4, you get x squared plus 4x plus 4 is equal to 0. So x plus 2 squared is 0. X is negative 2. There's only one x-intercept. Y-intercept. X is 0. Y-intercept x is 0. Just let x be 0. You get y plus 4 is 0 plus 0 plus 8. So y is another 4. So the x-intercept is x equal to negative 2. Y-intercept is y equal to 4. Y is equal to 4. Okay. 6. Problem 6. Find the equation of the parabola with focus 0, -3, directrix y equal to 3. Okay, so focus 0, -3. 1, 2, 3. This is a focus. Directrix y equal to 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, this point, clearly it looks like this. The graph should be like this. The opening is a negative y-axis, so it's a negative 4ay. So it's x squared is equal to negative. This is, a is what? In the given part, a is 3. Whenever you have a negative 3, that's actually determined by negative a. So here a is 3. A is always a positive number. A is always positive. It's a negative 4ay. Negative 4ay. The opening is a negative y direction. So it's x squared is equal to negative 4 times 3, negative 12y. Problem 7. Determine the domain of the function fx is the fourth root of negative 2x squared minus 3x. So all the even root function requires the internal function to be non-negative. So the condition is that it has to be greater than or equal to 0. Greater than or equal to 0. So we multiply two sides by -1. We don't like this negative 2x squared. So it's 2x squared plus 3x is less than or equal to 0. And factor out x. We factor out x because there's no constant term. So we get two zeros, x equal to 0 or 2x plus 3 is 0. X is negative 3 halves. Right? So you have negative 3 halves and 0. And this is a parabola opening upward. So it looks like this. And you're looking for the region when this parabola is less than 0. Less than 0 is below it. So the domain is... Okay, be careful. You have to check what you're talking about. You start from here, but it is equivalent to this equation. Now what you're talking about, because those two solutions are from this inequality. So what you're talking about is this inequality. This inequality requires less than case. So the domain is this part. Negative 3 halves and 0. All right, so you are talking, this graph corresponds to the second equation. The graph corresponds to the second equation. 8. Given fx equal to 2x over x plus 2. Part A question is a point 1/2, negative 2/3 on the graph of the function. Well, let's check f of 1/2. F of 1/2 is 2 times 1/2 over 1/2 plus 2. 2 times 1/2 is 1. 1/2 plus 2 is 5 halves. So it's 2 over 5. This number is not equal to negative 2/3. So you have to answer. So the point 1/2, negative 2/3 is not on the graph. You have to answer it. Part B. Let fx equal to 3. What is the corresponding x? Fx is equal to 3. It's 3 is equal to 2x, x plus 3. So you're solving this equation. You multiply two sides by x plus 2. So you get 3x plus 2 is 2x. 3x plus 6 is 2x. You cancel 2x, x plus 6 is 0. X is negative 6. X is negative 6. Okay. Here you cancel 2x, so it becomes x plus 6. That is problem 8. Problem 9. Find the average rate of the change of the function for the function 2x cubed minus 4x squared over the interval 2 and 4. The average rate of the change is f4 minus f2 over 4 minus 2. f4 is 2 times 4 cubed minus 4 times 4 squared. This is f4 minus f2, 2 times 2 cubed minus 4 times 2 squared. 2 squared is 4. Over 4 minus 2 is 2. Well, the rest of the job is a careful computation. 4 cubed. 4 cubed is a 64. It's a 64. 4 squared times 4 is 4 cubed is a 64. Minus inside 2 cubed is 8 times 2 is 16 minus 4 times 4 is 16. 16 minus 16 they cancelled. 2 times 64 minus 64 is just 64 over 2. This part cancelled. This difference is 64. This is twice a 64. Subtract the 164. There's only 164. So 64 over 2 is 32. Problem 10. We have the function y of x is equal to x plus 2 squared. We're going to translate it 4 units up. So it becomes x plus 2 squared plus 4. This is a middle step function. And then we're going to compress it vertically by the coefficient of 1/3. It just means whatever you have here, you're going to multiply the whole thing, not just the first thing, the whole thing. The whole thing represents y by 1/3. This is a new function. All right, this is a shift. You add it to the whatever function. You compress it, compress or stretch those two words. The difference is that if the number is less than 1, that is compress. If the number is greater than 1, that's a stretch. Okay? But they always they both correspond to the multiplication by this number. Okay? If you multiply it by 3, we are going to use the word stretch. If you multiply it by a smaller number, like this 1/3, we're going to say compress. It's just a matter of word. 11. We cut x. We cut 4 corners. We're going to bend the part, the shadowed part, vertically to build an open box. So the total is 24 inches. After you remove this piece, so this side becomes here, becomes 24 minus 2x. The same thing, this is 24 minus 2x. So the base becomes 24 minus 2x squared, area of the base, this base of the box. And when you fold it up, this side becomes a height times x. That is the volume. The volume is 24 minus 2x squared and times x. Okay, so express the volume V of the box as a function of the length x of the side of the square cut from each corner. That is the answer. All right, any question? Let me know. Thank you.